Folks, welcome to another video. Here we are at Melbourne. We're just about to depart.
6991, go around.
UPS 6991, I am not surprised. Contact departures 118.9. See ya.
See you, 6991.
So we just had a UPS on the go around. It's runway 34 departure. We're heading for Auckland, and we're at Qantas 57 Lima today, going initially up to 35,000 feet for the crossing, and I hope you'll enjoy it. We're online with VirtualAirlinePilot, Prepar3D today. We're talking to Melbourne Tower at the moment, and we'll shortly be handed off to departure after takeoff. Flight plans, everything loaded. We've got 150 passengers on board and 5 tons of freight, 10.5 tons of fuel, which should be plenty because we've got tailwinds all the way. So yeah, hope you enjoy it, chaps.
We're at the bay now, just going to go ahead and shut down. Thank you for your services and have a great night.
Qantas 1411, no worries. Thanks for flying, mate. See you later. Destination Yankee Whiskey Yankee Yankee via Sunday planned route. It's the Melbourne 6 departure, runway 34, climb by the 55,000, squawk 3662 departures with me. No, it isn't. Departures are with centre on 118. No, they're not. The departures are with departures 1189. Oh my god, the wheels have come off.
Tower Qantas 57 Lima approaching the threshold there. We're ready to go.
Qantas 57 Lima, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Go for takeoff, and we're lining up now. 57 Lima.
57 Lima.
So we've got a takeoff clearance, nothing on the approach. The UPS is going around. I'll keep an eye out for him. But we've got the TCAS running, so should be fine. So we cleared initially to 5,000 feet. And just to help the controller, what we'll do is we'll call when we start rolling. We need a couple of seconds just to check. Okay, so there we are. The auto throttle, everything else is checked. FMAs are checked. 57 Lima's rolling, runway 34.
Qantas 57 Lima.
Stabilised. Okay, SP's alive. Power sets. Try and keep it in the middle of the runway. 80 knots, check. A bit windy, I think. A little bit of rudder. 100 knots. Rotate. Off at 53. Positive rates.
Philippine 220 in
Gear
Juliet.
up.
Philippine 220, line up and wait, runway 34.
Runway 34, Philippine 220.
Qantas 57 Lima, contact departures, see you later.
Departures 1189, thanks. Have a good week. Take care of yourself. It's 57 Lima, good day, sir.
You too, mate. Thanks for flying.
Departure, Qantas 57 Lima is airborne with you, passing 1900 feet for 5000, cause 9 departure.
Qantas 57 Lima, Melbourne departures today, I identified. Continue climb, flight level 240, no speed.
Climb level 240, no speed restriction, Qantas 57 Lima. So airborne at 53. And a climb initially to 240.
Melbourne departures, good evening. Philippine 220 out of 2000, running 5000 on dorsal 1.
Philippine 220 Melbourne departures today identified. Continue climb, flight level 240, no speed.
So passing 10,000,
Okay,
set the standard.
Level 240,
is
speed,
checked.
Philippine 220.
Landing lights are off. All the way around in the turn. I'm going to maintain 250 knots. Just make the turn easier, otherwise it becomes too sharp. Set that on 20 miles now.
Departures, good evening, Rexhead 915, 2000 on climb, 5000 heading 270.
7915 Melbourne departures today identified. Continue climb, flight level 190.
Continue climb, flight level 190, Rexhead 915, and can we step away for 30 seconds, please?
Rex 3915. No worries. If that's the case, track direct. Sunny Flanders.
Direct Sunny, Rexhead 915, thanks.
Okay, so now we can increase the speed. 310. Speed's coming up. 15,000, thrust climb set. So we're in the murk. Temperature's -1, so it should be okay. Coming around for the left turn, set that to 40 now. we are. We should start climbing up again. Yep, coming up.
We're actually 915, we're back. Actually 915.
So a bit cloudy here as we pass 16,500 feet. As you can see, nice tailwind, so we should be okay for the fuel. It's going to be pretty much a straight in, runway 05 right at Auckland, so it should be fine. The wind is increasing as we go higher, which is pretty normal. I'll wait till we get clear of this cloud, into this weather, before we turn the seatbelt signs off and release the punters. Stick that on 40 miles.
Well, it's 57 Lima, contact Melbourne Centre for XT124 decimal 0, g'day.
124.0 Qantas 57 Lima, g'day sir.
Philippine 220, contact Melbourne Centre for XT123 decimal 75, g'day.
Okay, Melbourne Center 123.75, good day.
Melbourne, good evening to you. Qantas 57 Lima's with you, passing level 120, going to level 240, and our requested level is 350.
57 Lima, flight level 350.
350, thank you, Qantas 57 Lima.
Qantas 57 Lima, contact centre 12375, g'day.
Centre 12375, so thanks very much for the brief call. Have a good week. 57 Lima, g'day.
So you probably chat to me again.
I look forward to it. And Centre Qantas 57 Lima's with you, passing level 230 for 350. We're 5 miles west of course.
Qantas 57 Lima, climb to flight level 350.
Clear to level 350, thank you, Qantas 57 Lima. So just about to cross course, and we're cleared up to 350, coming up on 24,000. Temperature's okay, got a nice tailwind. Just give it up to 25,000, then we'll let the passengers out. Okay, 25,500 feet, let's let the passengers out. Okay, coming up on 27,000 feet, we're going to 35,000. Looking good, nice tailwind there. Coming up to 70 knots, so it should drop the trip time down a little bit. We'll get to cruise and we'll try and get you a couple of nice views around the aircraft, and then we'll come back for the landing. So the wind is really whacking up a bit now. We're doing 500 knots. still increasing as well. So 7,000 feet to go. It's a bit cloudy out there, isn't it? Well, 1 or 2 breaks in it.
Connect at 124.0 there.
124.0, Qantas 57 Lima, g'day sir. Melbourne, good afternoon, good evening, Qantas 57 Lima with you passing level 320 for 350. We are 168 miles west of GMAC 737-800.
Qantas 57 Lima, g'day.
It's you again.
It is me again.
Good evening to you.
You just clipped the corner of old mate's airspace, so you've got to talk to lots of people.
Happy to do that, sir, considering you're, what, about 10 hours ahead of me?
Yeah, it's getting a little late here.
Thank you very much for staying up for us.
No, it's alright. We're probably not far off hitting the button on this one.
That's understood, sir, and you're going to be in the video anyway, so look out my channel next weekend.
Also, good evening, Rexon 915 Plumble 190.
Right, kids, I think that's me for the night. I'll catch you next time.
Take care, sir. Thank you very much for staying on for us, and yeah, look forward to seeing you again. Have a great week. 57 Lima, good day. So we're back on Unicom, and as you can see, it's 2:15 in the afternoon UK time where I'm filming this. Obviously it's 10 hours plus where they are. Time for them to go to bed. Always glad that they stay on for us to do a really good job about this time, and that's 1,000 feet to go. So really pleased to talk to the guys in Oz. I've got a massive tailwind here, doing this very nicely. So while we're here, just coming up to 3,500 feet, 35,000 feet, we'll have a look at the route, see where we are. Right, so there we are. That's the route. As you can see, we're just about to cross the coast, and yeah, looking good. So 4:15, 7:15, just under 3 hours to run. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. Hope you've enjoyed that departure. I'll talk to you again when we're on the descent into Auckland. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye for now. Well, welcome back folks. We're on the descent into Auckland. As you can see, it's getting quite dark. We're going to be going into runway 23 left. The weather is, it's a bit low, visibility 6,000 meters, but the cloud base isn't too bad. Cloud base is 2,800 feet. Overcast at 4,500, but it's windy. 34 knots, gusting 44, so we're going to be close. So we will see, but we're all set. The briefing. It's a flap 30 landing. The QNH is set. QNH over there is 995. Landing runway 23 left. So it looks a bit dark out there. So landing runway 23 left. We have set the ILS and we've also set Auckland VOR. As you can see, it's showing just over 86 miles now. Let's put the seatbelt signs on. Okay, we're picking up the profile now. Ultimately we'll be going down to 3,000 feet for the approach. The go around is pretty straightforward. It's literally climb straight ahead and then up to 3,000 at Lungu. So that should work out. Transition level here is 150. But yeah, not too bad, looking good. Not sure why the tail logo is flashing there, but there you go, we'll see. So coming down level 210. Looking good so far. We've had pretty massive tailwinds coming across from Melbourne. They were up to 150 knots at one point. So that's really dropped down the travel time here. And yeah, plenty of fuel, should be fine. Got enough fuel for a go around, and Hamilton is 15-20 minutes away if we need to divert. So crossing our Radi. Keep getting that unable message, don't really know why, that's not a problem. Let's just bring the speed back a touch. Here we are going into the murk. Say goodbye to the stars. +6. Okay, landing lights on. And anti-ice. Okay, going to 4,000 now. I'll make it 5,000 and see what happens. It's not too bad, that's looking good actually. Profile's looking quite good. Auckland traffic, Qantas 57 Lima, now passing 9,300 feet, descending to 5,000. So ILS approach runway 23 left, Auckland. So we'll just let the speed drift off normally now. Got back to 20 miles. There's a missed approach point. Down to 3,000 now. Checked. Temperature is plus 11. So let's go ahead and select. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out around about 060 to give myself a good swipe at good shout, we're getting down here. Bit bumpy, but we're okay. Just about across Kidag. Auckland traffic, Qantas 57 Lima is crossing Kidag, passing 6,000, descending to 3,000. Radar heading 060, downwind runway 23 left, Auckland. Across the Kidag waypoint. .060 now. 061 just for the wind. Yeah, I know. Well, it's on because we're in cloud, that's why. Continue down to 3,000, looking good so far. ILS is identified, 7 miles. Still have strong winds up here. just switch this on to it's on to 10 miles. It's better. Well, no thunderstorms in the clouds, which is good news. Nothing on the radar. So there, we can see the ground now. So 070, please. Checked. Let's bring it back to 220 knots. Let's just bring it back to flat limiting speed. 1000 to go. Check. So 210 flat limiting speed. I've never approached Auckland at night, so it'll be interesting to see. Okay, 200 knots, please. Make it 180, makes the turn easier. So stand by on the flaps. Flap 1. Flap 2, checked. Auckland traffic, Qantas 57 Lima, turning white base, runway 23 left, Auckland. So 140. Just go round to about 200. Yep, localizer armed. Flap 5, checked. Let's make it 190. Something clearly happened there. We'll let it go right through and then we'll correct it. Okay, you can see the runway. Okay, 160 knots please. Let's have the gear down. At 10. Checked. So we've got the runway, water brakes are set, landing gear is down. So Army approach, autopilot 2. We have got some drift here. It's the wind I think that's doing this. So let's hope we can get in. Auckland traffic, Qantas 57 Lima, final approach runway 23 left, 8 miles, number 1 for landing. So we are still off the centre line, but you're coming into it now. See what happens here. Okay, down we go, set missed approach. And let's go back to minimum speed, which is 147. Make it 148. At 25. Armour speed brakes checked. So here we go then. So I've got the runway, landing checklist, gear is down, flap 30 set, water brakes 3, speed brakes are armed, missed approach altitude is set, so we're clear to land, fuel looks good, got enough for a go around on a diversion. Okay, wind is right down the runway at the moment, 25 knots. Auckland traffic, Qantas 57 Lima, 5 miles now, final approach, 23 left, Auckland. So I've been very optimistic here, but it'll be a right turn off the runway. We're getting some mucking about here. Okay, I'm going to take this manually because we're getting some problems with the auto throttle. So autopilot disconnect, auto disconnect. Right, okay. Okay, it's going better, that's better. Looking good.
1,000.
Checked. Okay, we're getting some chart, but the wind is dropped. Should be alright for a landing. It's very blowy, even though there's not a lot, doesn't seem to be a lot of wind. It's blowing. Checked. Stable. It's calmed a little bit now. Okay, the Bay's eyes don't agree with the ILS, but we're okay. And visually now. Checked.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Nice one. Full reverse, please. Sets reverses armed, they go in. Not a bad landing considering. 90 knots, 80 knots. Checked. What's up? Nice landing, 6:45. Very nice. So welcome to Auckland. As you can see, it's really early. Well, it's night time. Around about 6 or 7 p.m. here, local time. Qantas 57 Lima's clear of the runway, 23 left, taxiing to the gate. So we just pull in here a little bit, switch everything off. So this is Auckland by FlightBeam or Prepar3D. Heading into the international terminal. As you can see, it's lovely. It's very well done. I've done a review of this airport. And it's just spectacular, very nice. Right down to the static airliners. So we're going to go into stand 9. That's nice. It even got the reflections with my nose gear light. Welcome to Auckland. Cut 2 and 1. Fuel was 2919. So there we are, welcome to Auckland. Actually let's turn a few other things off. So as you can see, lovely little scenery, everything's done.
Season 401 taking off runway 23 left high altitude.
Have a good flight, caution the winds, they're very bumpy. So somebody else is taking off, that's interesting. So welcome to Auckland, thank you very much for joining me. Let's do a couple of just quick views around the local location here and then we'll sign off. As you can see under GSX, the jetways operate. And there you can see the jetway is correctly on the door and the cover fits as well. This is a PMDG repaint. No idea why the tail light continues to flash, but there you go. So in the distance there you got one of the hotels and you can see the Auckland sign on there. Just an overhead shot there. The actual quality of the static aircraft is really good as well. It's a long out view from the tower. As you can see, they've done everything, even right down to the dirt on the apron. Very good. So there you go, folks. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that flight. This is Auckland by FlightBeam for Prepar3D. I'm actually using Prepar3D version 4.5, so it obviously looks a bit better in the newer versions. Again, thank you very much for your support. If you like this kind of thing, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel and my videos. It really does help my channel. And I have a website, VirtualAirlinePilot.org. Usually on the main page I tell you what's coming in the following weekend. I release a video, at least one video every Saturday around about noon UK time. Sometimes it's 2 or 3, I do my best. But I love to fly, and this is my chance to share with you, my subscribers and the public, the enjoyment I get out of doing this. I'm 65, 40 years retired from aviation security, never was able to get the pilot's license or have an airline career, and now I can have one. Anyway, thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. This is Lee saying bye for now.